I wanted to be a TV presenter because I saw the kids on UTV. I thought it was cool. It was nothing based on anything else. I just wanted to get to the point where I get free things because the kids on YouTube used to say, "Oh, this shoes we got are free from whoever."
Yeah.
That's the stuff that I wanted. I used to watch this girl on Gemaji and think, I'm going to take this girl's job. I'm going to be on that show.
And then you took a job. Did you at
And then
least
I
feel
took a
bad?
job. I don't remember her, so I couldn't. So I went to a show, I think in Limpopo, and we got there, found out my team had forgotten my DJ bag at home.
Oh no.
Right.
So all your music, headphones, everything.
Everything. So then, like, I'm supposed to perform. Like, I'm finding out this because I get to a show like 30 minutes
Did
before.
you borrow someone's USB?
I borrowed someone's USB. Yes.
And you found unscrupulous things on that USB.
I did.
Your mornings with Malume Tap.
Hard-working, inspirational DJs in all of the continent, all of the world. DJ Zinhle, welcome to your morning. She's so hard-working, we weren't even sure if we were going to get her this week or next week because you've only just got back to the country, right?
Yeah.
Where were you?
I was in Dubai, then I went to Hong Kong, then went to China, then I went back to Hong Kong, and then came back home.
In the space of like, what time there?
10 days.
Wow. So, people they'll think it's a holiday, eh? It's
Right.
work. Eh?
Cairo thought it was a holiday.
4 countries in 10 days is not a holiday, it's work.
I love the artwork, guys. Well done. Ooh.
We try our best.
What we do.
Well done, digital.
That's what we do.
Now, what we want to do with over the next 40 minutes is just have an awesome discussion and go all the way back in time. I like to have the little birdie told me, go back. But this is something I didn't know, and I want to see whether you confirm or deny this, right? But is it true that when you were super young, you had aspirations of being a TV presenter? Like you wanted to be a TV presenter, and the DJ thing was sort of influenced by your brother. Is that true? And how did it come about?
That's true. I wanted to be a TV presenter because I saw the kids on UTV. I thought it was cool. It was nothing based on anything else. I sucked at it. I tried. My brother took me to a TV presenting school. I was really bad
Did
at
you
it.
practice at home in like the mirror?
This is the thing. I didn't do it enough. I just wanted to get to the point where I get free things because the kids on YouTube used to say, "Oh, this shoes we got are free from whoever."
Yeah.
That's the stuff that I wanted. Isn't it crazy?
Radio's no different. And then the DJing thing. When did the DJ bug first bite you? When did you start experimenting with playing music?
So it was, I'd say like 21 years ago. My brother had turntables in the house, and I had just started my professional career. I was working for a beauty cosmetics company. As a tomboy, I hated my job. And whenever I got home, my brother was like just playing music on vinyl, and I was curious. So every time I came back from work, I just looked forward to that, going back home and playing music on vinyl, until I started going out with him to shows. And then every time I was at shows, there were no girls. Then I think the bug caught me. I was thinking, okay, maybe I could do this as a professional thing because no other girls doing it.
Mm-hmm. And then you kind of got the best of both worlds, wanting to be a TV presenter. And a lot of people don't know this, but you were on Jiga My Jiga, right?
Yeah,
You were one of the resident DJs. How did that even come about? And this was like right at the end of Jiga My Jiga, ne?
It was. So I had been on a radio station doing like a DJ competition that I won by default because there weren't enough female DJs to enter the competition at the time. So when I won, Mpoma Boy, who's a sports broadcaster now, recommended me to these guys. But I feel like I got the job on Jamajiga because of visualization. Like, when you visualize something so much. I used to watch this girl on Jamajiga and think, I'm going to take this girl's job. I'm going to be on that show.
And then you took a job. Did you at least feel bad?
I don't remember her, so I couldn't. So I don't remember who it was, but then she recommended me to the guys. I didn't even have to audition. They came to the office. I was working for a brewery at the time. They came to meet me in Pretoria, and they said, "Well, we're recording Saturday and Sunday. Do you have enough music?" I lied and I said yes, obviously. And then I called Tebe Linyora, and he gave me all his music.
Wow.
So you didn't have enough music, but
I
you weren't
didn't.
going to say something that was going to exclude you.
Nah.
Did you ever have a corporate job? Did you ever like work in the corporate world? And what was that like compared to the life you live now?
I worked at a corporate. My biggest job at corporate was at a brewery. I was a brand rep. You know, the people were driving the cool cars. You know, throwing events for brands. I think that was actually what taught me about all the things that I'm able to do now in business and as a brand. Because it taught me a lot about marketing and branding. I really didn't appreciate the job at the time, but when I left, I just realized how much it taught me and how much I was able to apply now. It's obviously different because that's a 9 to 5, you know, and you rely on someone for an income and you rely on someone for guidance when it comes to your career. But with DJing, then I had quit my job 3 years later and I was at home. And I was only working on weekends, and then it was weird.
What would you say was the defining moment musically in terms of all of your songs? You've got so many hit tracks that you've put out. What was the song that you felt as you were about to put it out, like, okay, this thing is it's gonna blow up. It's gonna take me to the next level?
I always had faith, man. I think I didn't understand how big Pepe was at the time. I didn't know. I couldn't measure it. But with My Name Is, I felt something, you know, I felt like something was going to happen, but also it was just because I had faith. It wasn't because I thought there was anything amazing. I just had a song that I had been in studio, you know, and it was worked on. I was with my producer, we worked on the song. We were very proud of the song. But I think that was the only time really, like the first time when I felt like there was something, that was the song that I felt like was going to do something. I don't know what that was based on, but I just had faith in it.
You just told me right now that DJ Maphorisa is literally the one there that's
saying,
So that's him on the backing vocals.
Yeah. And he forced me to be on the song too.
How many other songs did Pori, was he involved in the backing vocals without us knowing? Because someone said something about Colors. Was he involved in Colors as well?
No, Colors he wasn't. It was his partner at, remember there was, what was the group that, Uhuru?
Yes,
Uhuru.
so it was Bucks or Clap?
No, Clap.
DJ Clap.
Clap, we recorded Clap at Clap's house, but like there's like 6 or 7 producers on Colors. That's why it's so great. But Clap was one of the major people that we worked with on the song. Also, like I didn't know what I was doing at the time. Tamara Day had written the song. It was a heartbreak song, and I said, Tamara, I didn't do heartbreak, bruh. You have to rewrite the song.
She wanted it to be a sad song.
I mean, she was like, her music has always been about heartbreak, and you know. But I don't know what made me so brave to say no, that's not gonna work.
Well, I'm glad that it turned out like this. And now I know Hosi's got a whole lot of questions. She's been like prepping her questions all morning. So I'm just gonna hand over to you, Hosi.
We're gonna start here. I need a bit of some wisdom from you, DJ Zinhle, right? I'm aspiring.
If I have.
Well, you do. I believe you do. You do.
Why is it 'cause I'm old?
No. No, it's because you're a married woman, and it's about marriage, right? And I just want to know how it's like. 2 DJs in one house, so many gigs. How do you guys do it? The dynamics. How do you do it?
I don't know. I think we better off as DJs living in one house because then we understand each other.
Sure.
We have so much in common. We share the same dreams, same goals. It's really been so cool. I guess it also helps to have a nice guy. You know what I mean? Like just a nice guy. I mean, he's crazy sometimes. He walked in with 2 dogs yesterday and I almost died. Like I have 3 dogs.
Wait, he bought 2 more dogs?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What kind of dogs are these?
Chow chows, Chinese chow chows.
Do you know how big those things get?
They get so big. They're shitting all over the house.
No, they're cute as puppies. They look like little pom-poms, and you can say that it's fine. And it's only going to get worse, and it's going to get bigger.
Yes. And I mean, I don't think our house is big enough for those dogs. But I mean, we're good, man. He's such a
maybe
cool
a
guy,
bigger house is next.
Tell me something. Do you guys sometimes... The thing is, you're both such musical royalty, house music royalty.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes, when requests for gigs are coming in, do you like consult with each other and be like, oh, let's take that one because then we can travel to that gig sort of together? Do you guys like being on the same lineup?
We have different management teams, like totally different. But sometimes we do get shows together. And I think he doesn't like it much. I like it, but he doesn't enjoy it.
How come?
Bongan is very serious about his performance. Like, he doesn't want anything that's going to cause him anxiety or stress. Like, he doesn't want to stress about anything at the show. Exactly. Like, for me, I get nervous playing in front of him, which is different. So, but for him, it's just like, oh, my gosh, now I have to worry about someone else. Like, I have to worry about this lady. I don't remember a time we've enjoyed it. I won't lie.
I won't lie to you. One of the coolest performances I was ever lucky enough to witness was yourself and him playing back to back. It was at Celeb City for that big boxing match between it was Casper and Nuck Music at Sun City. And you guys performed, I think it was like almost a 2-hour set. You guys sort of played one-on-one.
Oh, yeah, that was a
afterwards.
random, unplanned thing. So that's easy, yeah.
One of my faves.
Thank you.
It's a very rare thing to happen. Now, you said Bongani is very serious about his performances, right? Mm-hmm. Does he practice that stuff at home when he's warming up? Like, have you ever walked in and found him standing on a table? Like, it's him and he's practicing, but he's standing on the table, you know?
No, he doesn't practice. Look at him. He doesn't practice the stuff, but he's generally like always dancing. Like him and the kids are always dancing. He loves to dance. So maybe that's when he's using the children to practice.
You have a beautiful family, man. You have such a beautiful family.
Talk to me about the DJ school. I know it was something close to your heart when you started it. How did it come about, and is it still active?
So I had the DJ school for 10 years, and it's not active anymore because it just costs so much to run the school. But the idea behind the school for me was I see a lucrative industry for females, but there aren't enough females in the industry to make it credible. So I need to find a way to inject more females in the industry. And look at the industry now.
Yep. You did a good job.
Yeah, thank you.
And you're right. The industry has. I still believe it still needs to even change
yeah.
more.
Where are you going with this?
But I have to ask. I have to ask.
Okay.
Okay, some of the new acts that are popping up, right?
Okay.
Some of the new acts that are popping up. What's your take on that? Because I think you're one of the most skilled DJs that I've had the privilege of watching. I mean, off air, we just had a conversation about you doing a gig with only one USB. For those who understand what that means, it means like Zinhle would have had to pull a USB out. It hits an emergency loop, plug it in on the other side. So you've got like hectic skills on the decks. It seems that isn't the important thing to break through in the industry now. It's about what you're wearing, how you're dancing, the performance that goes to it. What's your take on some of the more modern DJs that are popping up?
I think there's definitely less emphasis on the skill. And you can always tell when someone has that skill because they have the extra leg, you know what I mean, to stand on. And I just think that that's what everyone should be investing in. But luckily, I've seen a lot of the girls that have come out are investing in just, okay, getting the skill because the public is so hard on them. But, I mean, the industry has evolved. It has changed. A lot of people are just coming into the industry because they have the power and the influence to be in the industry. I guess why not? You know, no one owns the industry. No one should control what happens in the industry. If you want to do it and you want to suck, well, even better for us who don't suck. You know what I mean? But I would encourage anyone who does it to just respect the craft, invest time in it, and because it is like the people that do it for real, we really love that thing. Like, don't disrespect it. Like, go and invest the time, learn how to do it. It's like driving. The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yeah. That is so true. When it comes to accolades, you are very well decorated.
I'm accoladed.
Like you are
accoladed.
Like she's so well decorated. 2020, you won the Forbes Women Africa Entertainer Award, and I thought that was really big. Right? And that was just one out of the many. You were named one of 21 most powerful African women by the Oprah magazine. Like, guys, come on.
Huge.
This is huge, right? Are you an accolades person? Do you often feel like, is that a reflection of your work, or you're just working because there's the passion, there's the fire? I'm not doing it for the accolades. Do they say anything to you?
I think there was a time when I was really like invested in accolades, but I don't know now what those things mean. And I feel like there was a time in my life where I just felt like if I could get this award, it would mean so much to me. And when I got it, then it was great. But then I just, then what? You know what I mean? Like, then what? I mean, I'm a music person, but I don't have a music award ever. Like, I only have a Namibian music award as a South African.
You have you have a Namibian music award for what song? What category?
I think it was like women of music, like female musician of the year or something. But as a South African, like, musician, I don't have a South African.
Some must do better, man. What's going on here?
That thing.
You know, I hosted
so
that
much
thing the
better.
1 year ago, COVID. I could have made a plan, but now it's
I
late.
didn't know. You didn't know.
I didn't know.
I was struggling. Like, even female DJ of the nothing. You know what I mean? Like, so, I've been with people in the industry that I've seen getting crushed by these things, that have invested so much in, like, these awards.
If you place your value in that, yes.
And then it doesn't happen. Then that always took the value away from me. But the things that you mentioned, I don't take them for granted, you know, like, because it maybe puts me in a certain position, even in my own mind, to say, okay, you were able to achieve these things, then maybe you can do more.
And you are the girl you think you are.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
I want to quickly, before we talk new music and close it off, let's talk fashion. It's been something that you've always been iconic with, the Era brand. How's that going along? Any new plans with that or stuff you want to tell us about?
I need money. That's what I want to tell you about Era. So if you're rich and you're listening to this, I need funding, man. Era's done very well. It's 12 years old now.
Wow, 12.
12 years old, yeah. And we have 6 stores. And then the 7th one's the online store. We've grown so much. And I think there's so much we can do in the industry. There is no brand like ours. And there is no celebrity brand like ours. You know, like, there's been a lot of celebrities that launch brands, and it's amazing, and I love it. But, like, I don't think anyone's been able to do what we've been doing with Era for a long time. But I just need money, man. Anyway,
if someone was to listen and say, let's say that there's a mining magnate somewhere in Rustenburg,
in Rustenburg,
and he's listening to this. If he wants to give you that money, what would you do with the money?
I would upskill my business. I feel like I need the right skill in my business. I need stock. I need a lot of stock. Like, we are sold out because we're so good at what we do, but we cannot keep up with the demand. But I was reading and researching on what it takes to take your business from a startup to like a listed company. I need skills. You know, I need people that are business developers who are skilled in these things. The skills that I can afford now can only get me so far.
Yeah.
I need people.
And
who
you've
are
sort
more
of reached
skilled.
that ceiling now. And you want to break through.
I'm the ceiling. I need people who know more than me.
I love your hair. Are you own hair?
Yes, I am.
Girl, she's wearing everything of hers. Like, you know what?
To all the guys that are chill, the Vogue Lounge guys, Rustenburg, holla back. See, hit us
Hello
up.
bag with that
We're gonna
500
plug you.
mil.
Oh, 500 mil.
What much do you think I needed?
Okay, I don't know. In my heart, I was like maybe 10, 15 mil. 500 mil.
I need to tell you a story about the remix.
Okay, actually, that's the perfect intro. You can tell me that story. I need to know.
So I went to a show, I think in Limpopo, and we got there, found out my team had forgotten my DJ bag at home.
Oh no.
Right.
So all your music, headphones, everything.
Everything. So then, like, I'm supposed to perform. Like, I'm finding out this because I get to a show like 30 minutes before.
Did you borrow someone's USB?
I borrowed someone's USB. Yes.
And you found unscrupulous things on that USB.
And then, because I never give up on a show. Because the last thing I want to do is refund anyone, guys. I will not refund the show.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what happens. Like,
Once
my
the
child is
deposit is
sick, I'm
clocked,
taking them
it's
to the
yeah.
show. So I play with this guy's music, but now he doesn't have headphones. He had to go and borrow headphones from his friend. Like, nah. Then, but now it's Mlilo season. Everyone's waiting to hear Mlilo. And then I find Mlilo. I'm like, oh, thank Jesus.
Was it the Pro T remix?
It was some remix.
Was it Gom?
Yes.
I'm responsible for that remix.
I had never heard it.
I'm sure, and maybe just before the end, we'll fact check it and I'll play the one I think it is. But I was responsible for the production of that remix, that Gom one.
You played me.
Found a guy who was making dope Gom, and I bought him the laptop that he was producing
You played
on.
me online.
And one of the songs that came out from that studio that I gave him was
That remix. It must, because it's the only remix I've heard, really.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like,
It's got a big trumpet on it as well.
Yeah, yes.
All right, listen, that's old music. Let's talk new music. We're also joined in studio by Basetsana. Good morning. Welcome to UFM. Fantastic artist that's worked with some of my favorite artists as well. Your track with Sapta is a huge tune. And you guys have cooked up something new. We're going to be playing it for everyone, but talk to me about it. It's called Mdali.
Yes, morning.
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 How's everyone?
We're
You're
good.
doing good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Man, what a time to be alive. So Mdali is a godly song. I call it a majestic song. When she called me to studio, my Lord Jesus.
What was that like? Did you track down her number somewhere?
I found her through a song that we had done before, but she had been stalking me. I didn't know.
Okay.
On DM. Went onto my DM, it was just like,
I never
So
give
I
up.
wonder if she wants to work with me. DM. She wants to work with me.
she would like to work.
I never give up. I did stalk her. And, you know, we met through the song Wena with Kanyisa and Jess, and we got together again from Mdali, and she's also like, she guided me very well. She's like, my babes. So for this song, my babes.
I hate her. I actually hate her.
So for this song, my babes, I need us to touch people's souls. And I was like, definitely we're going to do it. And Mdali's talking about God, leaving all our troubles to him. Anything that burdens us, we talk to him. And what a better way to record a song with great vibes, open hearts, and ready to heal the people. And we've achieved that, I think.
By the way, FYI, we've been giving that a spin right here on UFM since Easter. We're loving it, right? So
You don't love it as much as we do, trust me.
Okay, well, I'm going to put that to the test, right? So we're going to give it a spin. We know how it came about. It's DJ Zinhle with Basetsana. It's called Mdali. Enjoy. Closing off, Zinhle, what's coming up? I always like to just keep in the loop. You're a very, very busy person. Some of the big highlights that you're looking forward to as we now head into winter, which is I'm not looking forward to.
I'm not looking forward to winter, but when spring comes on the 9th of August, I'm doing a concert at Nasrec. 20-year celebration.
Oh, that's dope.
Are you going to hit me up with the sets? Come on.
Please, can I be on the lineup? Can we confirm this now? I perform. I'm there. I'm on the. I play for free. I'm there.
For free, please.
100%.
Just give me my
I just want
hospitality rider.
Sure.
Yeah, 9th of August, Nasrec, 20-year celebration is going to be crazy, actually. So that's what I'm looking forward to. We're going to be working on the music video, which is my least favorite thing to do, but a job.
What goes into a music video? Just like
Everything.
in quick, it's
So
so much.
everything. It's a lot for me. Like, and also because I'm not a creative person when it comes to that, like, visual stuff. I did the Mlilo video that everyone hated so much, and I had to redo it. Do you remember that? Do you remember that Mlilo has 2 music videos? I did the first one, everyone hated it so much. So maybe this time I need to trust the people who actually do music videos to come up with the creative direction.
Is it the same for you, Basetsana? Do you hate music videos or are you looking forward to it?
I actually love music videos.
Well, that's you see, you balance each other
I
out.
love music
Right?
videos. I'm excited. I love the things that go into it. The speedy behind it. The business behind it. I like it so much.
Awesome stuff. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us. We look forward to it, that big gig at Nasrec. Make sure that you get your tickets nice and early and make the trip down. Maybe hit me up on Travels With You because you'll be traveling from the Northwest to come to the gig. I'll plan a whole little weekend for you, find you some accommodation, and let's make a whole weekend out of it.
And if you're in the Northwest and you have 500 million, please hit me up. My Instagram is at DJ Zinhle.
Yeah, you must check your DMs. Imagine by the time you find it, he's dropped the offer to 110 mil.
You know what I mean?
And hello to my Klexdorp peeps. The Bukoni Bupirima people.
Madlera. Yes, shout out to Madlera. All right, that's the end of the show. Have a fantastic one. We are out here from myself, Malume Taps.
Ke Kgosi Kgadi.
DJ Zinhle.
Basetsana.